Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to be a part of the Viet-Katera wedding on this beautiful September day. Zach is one of the kindest, most selfless, caring humans I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. He gives and gives and gives and asks nothing in return. He continually puts others' needs ahead of his. He is the responsible one, the planner, the caretaker, and the one who always figures out a solution. I love him. And all the people on the Viet side love him. And most important, and most of all, Sarah loves him. And the Kateras may be thinking, if so many people love Zach, how come there's only like 15 guests on the Viet side? That's just how many seats were left after all of Sarah's cousins were accounted for.
I feel extremely lucky to have been part of almost all of Sarah's biggest moments, both good and bad. And now to stand up here and watch her marry her second best friend. Sorry, Zach. She has the biggest heart, and no matter the time of day or the distance between us, would be a phone call away, even in the middle of the night. Really, what I'm trying to say is, if you're lucky to know Sarah, imagine how I felt as her best friend. And Zach, as someone who has loved her all of this time, thank you for loving her so well. Thank you for giving her the best happily ever after a girl. This must be
love. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person to whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day without them. I know how deeply these two care for and love one another.
This is everything I have to tell you about love. Like a book without pages or a forest without trees. Because there are things you cannot know before you experience them. A dance you cannot be taught, a song that did not exist before you began. And the only thing that makes it okay, sometimes, is to reach out a hand in the darkness and find another hand to squeeze.
And this is
Zachary Walsh. 7 years ago, I never realized what an incredible journey we were embarking upon together. I never would have believed that the 25-year-old Tinder boy with a goofy profile and cheesy pickup lines would become the dedicated, hardworking, and loving man that will be waiting for me at the altar. I never dreamed that I would find someone who constantly challenges me to be the best version of myself, a man who makes me laugh endlessly, a man who even after years together still gives me butterflies.
Sarah, from the moment I met you, I knew you were my Disney princess. Today I promise to always love you, support you, and stand by your side, no matter what adventures life brings our way. I vow to cherish you, to be your partner in all things, and to never stop believing in our happily ever after.
I love that over the past 7 years, I have never faced life's challenges without your unconditional love. Even on the days when I have struggled, when the future seemed uncertain, not once did I have to walk alone. Zach, you are the reason that I fight so hard to be the best person that I can be.
You are my dream come true, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life making our own fairy tale.
You are my soulmate, my other half, the piece of my heart that I never knew was missing. I love you today, I'll love you tomorrow, but most importantly, I love you 100.
I love you 100, always and forever.
What's a wedding without a best man?